So I had one precondition for adopting a dog, and that was no serious health conditions. You see, I was still getting over the loss of my childhood dog of 17 years, who had really helped me through some really trying times, the loss of friends, the loss of family. And so as a way to try to protect myself from the hurt that comes with that love, my partner fortunately understood and happily agreed, because she had already fallen in love with the boxer that she had met a few weeks prior. And we'd made a plan for her to go to Pueblo, a couple hours south, and to pick him up for the weekend to do a trial, take him to a vet, check that box, and return him on Sunday. So what we hoped to be a formality very quickly changed when the vet touched his heart and said, "Wow, this is the worst case of subaortic stenosis I've ever seen." And we were like, "Fantastic, what is that?" And she said, "Well, how old is he?" And my partner said, "Well, he's 1. What does this mean for his lifespan? Can he have a normal life?" And she said, "Well, it's pretty rare that dogs live to this point, honestly, so it's amazing he's alive. You may get another year out of him, maybe a couple more. 4 would be just unbelievable." Thinking back to that precondition, I immediately felt guilty. And I had to ask the question. I said, "Look, the family that has this dog, they're moving across the country next week. They can't take him. What happens if we don't adopt him?" She replied very calmly, "We can put him down if you'd like. Dogs like this generally don't get adopted, so there really aren't a lot of options." And the funny thing is, I thought that was very cold when she said that. But looking back on it, I realized it was very clever, because my partner and I looked at each other and we were like, "Okay, we'll take him." And take him we did. We really just enjoyed having him in our lives. So we took him to Moab over 10 times. We took him to Black Bear Pass and Telluride, to amazing campsites outside Sedona in front of World Heritage Sites, to Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, where the poor, misunderstood Pluto was discovered, the non-planet. But one of my favorite memories was when we got married on the side of a mountain with this incredible view, with my best friend officiating, my wife, me, and the dog right in between us. He was a black and white boxer, and he had a bright red bow tie, and he's the cutest thing in the world. And we just had our immediate family there on this crisp, beautiful Colorado autumn day. We always knew that life was precious with him, and we really, really wanted to take advantage of every moment. And what was funny is, going back to that initial vet visit, after we got the diagnosis, I looked at him in the eyes and I said, "Just give us 10 years and we'll talk about renewing your contract." I travel a lot for work, and I'm gone significant portions of the year. And this last year, his heart really did show signs of giving out. And every time my phone rang, every time I got a text message, my heart sank a little bit. I thought something was wrong. The funny thing is, MJ never forgot his deal that he made with me. He lived 10 years and 1 month. And he waited for us all to be together, just like when we got married, before he said his final goodbye. He taught us so much in the time that we had him, where every animal hospital in Colorado, Utah, and Arizona was, the name of every vet tech in the region, how expensive it is to care for a dog with these kind of problems. But mostly he taught us to not be afraid of the hurt that comes with loving with all your heart. Thank you.